Welcome Zombie Mob. Alright, quick tutorial on the website that I've put together for us all to use for playing Guess Who, or in this case, Who's Resurrected. So the idea of the game is going to be to try and determine your opponent's resurrected ZINU, and we'll get to that in a minute. So the instructions here, just either open it up as a PDF here and give it a quick read, or you can download it. It's basically Guess Who, if you're familiar with that at all. We've then got two blue buttons here, take you over to the mainnet Z website, and this one will take you to We Are ZINU. And then we've got the cream coloured load the game board, so we're going to click on that and you'll be greeted with this page. So let me just quickly explain these things here. This button up here is going to take you to wearezinu.com. When you hover on it, you'll see it glows. You just single click it. I'll come back to the MP4 button in a moment. This box here, we can type in any ZINU number. So let's say my one, 9959. We can then click the grey button to the side of it, and it'll take you to the OpenSea website where you can see that specific ZINU that you've entered. Then this one will just take you to the full front of the main cat. Okay, now coming down the page still, brief instructions on what we're doing, which ZINU is buried at the moment. The one you've chosen to unbury is going to be here, and resurrect. We can move down. Now later we can click on the cards. This can turn the sound on and off if it's too loud or you don't like it. And again, we got link back to the first page, link over to mainnet Z, and a link to We Are ZINU. Okay, so the process is you just need to choose a mob pack to load up into the deck here. Now this pack needs to be the same pack that your opponent's using. So you both need to have typed the same number into this box here. However, when you click this mob pack, load the mob pack, you'll notice they arrive in a different order. So it just shuffles them up, but you've both got exactly the same set of 24 cards in front of you. Okay, so once we've done that, you will now choose which zombie you're going to resurrect. So let's say we're going to choose number 2270. We type in 2270 into this box and resurrect that mob member. So now the image is up here along with the traits for your reference as the game goes on. Okay, now from here on we go through a process of asking each other a question in turn, and you'll pick something from here. So I'll first of all say to the person, does yours have a dog bone in its mouth? So they'll look at the one they've chosen and they'll say, oh no, mine's got gold teeth. So they'll answer no to that question, at which point you can now click on each of the cards which has a dog bone in its mouth. Unfortunately this time round there was just one. So now it's your opponent's chance to have a question to you, and the process back and forth like a game of tennis until somebody can guess what your ZINU is. Now if they guess incorrectly, you win the game, and if they guess correctly, you lose the game. That's it, you get one guess. Right, hope you enjoy it. Let's play with this in some spaces. Oh, never forget, back to the MP4 button. So previously people were having a lot of difficulty with loading all of these images, and it was because the file size was so large. So as you can see now, we've got smaller images which I've downloaded and cropped and made to fit these windows. However, if you're on a PC and you've got plenty of access to the internet, if you toggle this over and now reload our pack, you have to wait a moment because there's quite a lot of data downloading now, but in a short time, there we go, you'll now see it's actually the videos that have loaded in place of the pictures. And when you hover your mouse or your finger, if you're on a touch screen, over each one, you'll see the video animates. And as before, when somebody says, has he got a hat on, yes or no, and you need to flick a card over, you can just still click them and flip them over. Otherwise you also get the added enjoyment of being able to watch their animation at the same time. I would like to stress that don't toggle the MP4 on unless you're on a PC really. I've tried it on a lot of different devices and some powerful mobile phones, and it doesn't work very well at all. So keep it turned off unless you're on a PC or a Mac, desktop machine or laptop. When you're on their phones, I suggest that you hold it horizontally, so landscape mode, holding it on its side, in order to be able to get the best view of the cards and be able to move them around easier. So that's about all it does. Hope to see you in the spaces. Goodbye.